everybody, it's Sylvie the Irish Scrapper back with this month's project for craft for the Crack Design team. For the month of May, the subject was wings, so I'm going to show how easy it is to make a one-layered card that will cost no extra postage, and it's very effective. There's lots of layers in it, but it's still, well, there's lots of build-up of ink on it, but it's a one-layered card. So what I've done is I've cut a circle out of a piece of scrap, and I put some washi tape on the back just so that I can place it on my card and it'll stay put for the time being. I'm going to use a selection of Distress inks: Broken China, Chip Sapphire, Wild Honey, Mustard Seed and Forest Moss, but you can use whatever colours you like really. So I'm simply going to take the colours and start applying them to the card. So this is Broken China, so I'm inking up a makeup sponge here and I'm going to apply it around the circle like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of the Chip Sapphire in just to darken it so it's like a night sky. Just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to move on to some lighter colours, so I'm going to go for the Wild Honey next. I'm applying that with a clean sponge. So it's just getting the card covered with some colour. And then I'm going to go to the Forest Moss, which is a darkish colour. And don't worry if it's not going on too evenly, that won't matter at all. And I'm going to lighten that a little bit with the mustard seed. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is to take off the circle and to start to build up a frame around the page. And I'm going to do that with various stamps that I have in my stash. These are leaves, vines, these leaves and these leaves. So I'm just going to randomly stamp those on with StazOn. Now you could do it with colour if you wanted to, but I'm deciding here I'd like to do a kind of a nightish, nighttime. I'm just going to put a piece of paper behind this because I want to stamp off. With the permanent ink you need to be careful. Okay, and I'll change that stamp now and come down lower with a longer stamp. So I'm just using shorter pieces of the stamp, and at some of them I'm using the full length of the stamp.
Grandma, what are you doing?
I'm making a card, darling.
Why?
Because that's what Grandma likes doing.
That's snipping what I like doing.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to work from the ground up. So I've got these lovely mushroom stamps here.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Stamps. What are they?
You'll see when I have it finished. And I'm just going
Can
to...
I make some when you're finished?
You can. Okay.
Grandma, can I have mashed potato and ham for my supper?
Of course you can. Okay, and then I'm going to change over and go to a kind of a fern type of stamp here.
I love you so much, Grandma. I missed you when I wasn't with you.
I missed
But
you
now
too.
I don't miss you because I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't miss you. Grandma, I don't miss you because I'm just with you already.
I know you are. Okay, so you can see I've kind of framed the card here. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my fairy, and this is where the wings bit comes into it. So my fairy has little filigree kind of wings. And I'm going to ink her up well, because I'd like her to be quite dark. And my Stays On ink pad appears to be in need of a re-inking. Okay, now I'd like her to kind of be in a silhouette in my moon here, so I'll put her high up, give her a good press down, hopefully I'll get a good image.
That was Game Black Dragon so fast.
Okay, now here where you can see that the black hasn't taken, I'll just go in with a
Do you know
permanent black marker and I can fill it in.
Do you know what license Game Black has?
I don't.
Rally license.
Now we can see that she's floating in thin air. So what I've done here is I've taken a scrap piece of paper. Jamie, just 2 minutes and Grandma will be finished.
Do you know what St. Rose are?
1 minute now.
Sports
So I'm going to put this piece of paper down exactly where her foot is there. And I'm going to take the forest moss, which is a darkish colour, and just go along like that, and it'll kind of give the indication of that she's standing on something. And then I'll move it slightly, maybe this way, and go in with a lighter colour. I'm using the mustard seed, and I'll go this way, and again I'm just at the bottom of her foot. So, and I'm going to go back another little bit here, and it'll just give like a horizon, so it gives a bit of depth to the card without actually adding any bulk. Now, one of the last things I want to do is to take the stark white off the moon here. I'm after actually blurring her a little bit there now, so the Stays On is not permanent until it's fully dry. So that's a mistake we need to watch out for the next time. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the broken china, clean bit of the sponge, and just run it across like that to take the stark white colour out of it. And I'd like to put a warmer colour in there as well, so I'm going to go to the wild honey. And pick up a little bit.
Honey?
Wild honey, Jamie.
What is wild honey?
It's a nice colour.
Is it red or blue?
No, it's a kind of a yellow colour.
How?
So there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to fix my lady who didn't come out properly. I'm going to find a black. Okay, so I've located a black Sharpie, which is a permanent marker, and I'm just going to go lightly.
Parker? What is that?
Marker, permanent marker.
What is a permanent marker?
It means it stays where you put it. It doesn't wipe off.
Why doesn't it?
Okay, and again you can see that it's slightly smudged. Okay, what I want to do now is that she has her hand outreach, so I'm going to put some Perfect Pearls as if she's scattering some. Let's see if this is. Okay, so tiny little bits of Perfect Pearls as if she's scattering her magic dust around like that. And then I have this fabulous, it's called Glimmer Dust.
Glimmer dust? What is glimmer dust?
It's sparkle. Oh, sorry, I should have just popped the top of that there. Like that. Get something to catch it. And simply give it a scattering of the glimmer dust. Tap it off, and then it gives a lovely bit of a sparkle. Finally, I'm just going to add a little bit of this clear gloss here and there on the
Why
card.
did you say glass?
Because that's what I'm putting on the fairies' wings.
What are fairies?
They're magical people that live in the forest.
The fairy forest.
You know some fairies, don't you?
Yes. Do you know where I went after school? To my house, then the park.
Lucky boy. So I'm just accentuating some of the elements with the clear gloss.
And well, I did play football and
And
play.
I'm going to leave it at that.
I played
Unfortunately, I'm disappointed with the fact that the figure wasn't clear enough, but that's due to the fact that my Stays On ink pad is in need of re-inking. I might do a little bit more glossy. I'm calling it glossy accents, but it's not. It's clear
Today-
gloss. Just down the sides.
Today, my mummy and my daddy have a meeting with Mr. Harty and Mr. Milan.
Good, because you're starting school in September.
Yes, at primary school and October, and big school in September.
In September, yes. Okay, so that's it. When it's all dry, I'll put up some close-ups of it and you'll see some of the details. Thank you for joining me for the Craft for the Crack May project, which was titled Wings. I'll see you again real soon.